Deleted session, May 24, 1978. Good evening. Now the present is the point of power. You make your own reality. Your civilization has decided upon certain beliefs of a quite contradictory nature. However, animals know that the present is the point of power, of course. They do not have any other kind of time to contend with in the same way that you do. I do not want to go into the complicated reasons why your civilization chose such beliefs, but you are everywhere presented with their effects. In your historical times, no civilization has been based upon the precepts I have given you. Children also know that the present is the point of power, and that precept is a biological truth. For the physical body in your turn cannot act in the future or in the past, but only in its contact with the present moment. We have been involved in a re-educational process from the beginning, then, and wherever you have not succeeded, it has been because on those areas you were not able to fully accept those precepts and apply them effectively. In those areas where you have not been effectively successful, you often seem faced with evidence to the contrary, and that evidence can appear to be quite concrete, because it is of course reinforced daily. Such evidence can be of small or large measure. For example, it is a statement of fact, my dear Joseph, that when you leave your work unknown, you must then spend much time reacquainting yourself with the material, struggling to assimilate material, regaining continuity, and so forth. I know of your trick with the crossword puzzles, so that words later come to your mind at your suggestion. That is also a fact, and you constantly reinforce that fact whenever you have difficulty with puzzles, so that difficulty is most usually turned into an enjoyable challenge, with resulting triumph. You have an excellent grasp of unknown reality, and of all the material content therein. You have, however, reinforced the difficulty through accepting it as a fact, and then treating it, of course, as a fact that must be dealt with on its own terms. You do know, however, that your mind can have such material on hand. It can deliver it to you in the same way as your crossword puzzle exercises, but you have not thoroughly understood in that regard that the point of power is in the present, and that you do there also create your own reality. You have often allowed old beliefs to the contrary to inhibit the exercise of your own mental acuity. You can indeed change that, but you must realize it, and want actively to do so. You must stop reinforcing the negative suggestion, and instead, when you leave your desk, tell yourself that when you return, you will pick up your work where you left off easily and naturally. The same sort of thing appears when Ruber gives himself poor suggestions. It is highly important now that he adds a new emphasis, encouraging relaxation, which brings along with it always greater freedom to move and respond. Your society teaches that it is almost virtuous to worry. I would not go so far as to say that it is immoral to worry, but worry is a biological impediment. It increases the concentration upon whatever problem is involved, for one thing, and it has a self-hypnotizing effect. Not to worry in your society can seem quite impractical indeed. Yet a refusal to worry as such will often show remarkable results by freeing the creative mechanisms, relaxing the body, and therefore allowing solutions and resolutions to occur naturally. Worry impedes your reception of framework to activity. I want Robert in particular to take one day at a time. I want him to do the best he can in that day, to refuse to worry about anything. That takes a firm decision. Instead of Star Trek's I will not kill today, have him substitute I will not worry today. This is to be followed with a focus toward relaxation. Simply keep relaxation in mind. Give us a moment. Overall, you have been doing well. Remember the change in focus I spoke of at our last session. You intend to put these ideas to work builds an inner psychological support, and the more you act upon the beliefs, the more that support grows. Robert's trunk has been in a constant state of change. Both of the suggestions that I gave him this evening will be most helpful if followed, for they will allow the physical processes of healing to continue with this strain. You have been changing the beliefs of a lifetime, and you are helping others do the same. Such desires and the challenges mean that you are provided with additional energy and support in framework too. But you must have the faith that this is so, and that faith will allow you to draw upon it. This is a brief session, to be followed by Robert soaking his knees. What I have said today again can be most important if you allow yourself to really let the significance of the words sink in. And above all, remember what I have said in the past about self-approval. For when you allow yourself to disapprove of yourself, you automatically darken your day and its accomplishments. And obsession. 3/4 of an hour is plenty for the pendulum, so that you do not have more to deal with than the subconscious can easily handle in one sitting. A fond good evening. Ross said, okay.